Hi Virgo, it's your honest homegirl Keisha Unique, and this is your intuitive timeless reading. So when you see this reading is for you. Take what resonates, what doesn't resonate, leave for another healing homie. If you're new to my channel, what's up? How are you? If you are a returning healing homie, what's up, gang? How you been? How I do my readings, I do your intuitive message first, and then I do your honest talk and tarot session second. So let's just jump into it, Virgo. A lot of you guys, you are meant to be healers in a way. Some of you guys practice voodoo. You could be a voodoo priest or priestess. A lot of you guys are meant to be leaders in some way, shape, or form. You guys are here to bring a revolution, whether it's within yourself, your family, or with other people as well. A lot of you guys, you could be dealing with spiritual warfare. Now, with the spiritual warfare, I was getting more so of an internal spiritual warfare, kind of like Gemini as well, where you guys been getting a lot of communication from spirit about you needing to heal, okay? Needing to heal your inner child. A lot of you guys may need to wear the color green or the color blue. A lot of you guys may want to ground yourselves. Some of you may want to take a spiritual bath actually in the ocean. Some of you guys are heavily connected to mermaids or fish. In some way, shape, or form. A lot of you guys, if this is not healing yourself, this is you healing a child of yours that may be sick, or there may be a lot. I tell people all the time, your children are a reflection of you. So there is something within you that you need to fix, heal, change, so that you can change the DNA within your bloodline, within your children. You could have become aware of this. A lot of you guys are very intuitive, okay? A lot of you guys know a lot about the light and dark side of things in the world. You're very knowledgeable, okay, when it comes to the occult. A lot of you guys, the reason why you may feel overly fatigued at times is because you're choosing to hold on to things instead of healing. There may have been a heartbreak of some sort. There could have been betrayal. There could have been something in the past that is requiring you to let go, requiring you to come to a conclusion that everything in life ends eventually. Someone could have passed, okay, and you've held on to that for far too long, you know. And it's not to say or like pinpoint or pick at you or tell you when you should heal or anything like that, because everybody heals at their own pace. But there also comes a time where it's getting detrimental to your well-being. Okay, some of you guys, a 9-year anniversary could be coming up, a 9-month anniversary, a 9-week anniversary. I'm hearing something not at 9 is prominent. Okay, something could be coming to a complete ending now, a full circle. Okay. If there was any pain, any heartache, betrayal, lying, deceit, all that stuff is coming to an end now, because a lot of you guys are choosing to heal. Some of you guys, you need to work on your heart chakra at this time, and just know in divine timing that all that frustration, all that pain, all that anxiety, all that anger, all that disappointment is coming to an end. The thing is, you have to choose to heal in order for it to come to an end, because you are your own worst enemy. Okay? And you could be overly fatigued because you keep overly thinking about something that has ended already. Something that that no longer exists anymore. And it's like, I'm hearing, I'm working on it. I'm trying my best. I'm working on it. The thing is, you may want to start focusing on a new hobby, okay? Because if you are trying to heal in unhealthy ways, it's not going to help you. It's going to bring more chaos, more confusion, more spiritual warfare, especially if you are dealing with low vibrational people, having sex with low vibrational people, if you are exchanging energies with people that are not the best for you, okay? because of some type of comfort. You think that it's going to help in some type of way. Seeking attention out from people that you really know on your best day you would never even give the time or energy to. That has to come to an end, because all you're going to do is keep repeating cycles of things. All right? You want the pain and suffering to end. You have to choose to heal and work on healing. Okay? Some of you, you may want to focus on work, okay? And stack your coins up until you get to the point of wanting to face whatever it is that you need to heal. Some of you guys, like I said, a hobby. Some of you guys need to cover your heads, okay? Or you do cover your head a lot with a hat. Like you could be in the house with shorts and a t-shirt on and a tank top, but you got a hat on. I used to be that way with scarves. I don't know why. I would walk around all day with a scarf on around my neck. It was just something of protection for me. Okay. If you are an occultist, if you are a healer, be very mindful of protecting your ori, your head, when you're doing work. Okay, spiritual work, especially like if you're into tarot readings, healing, Reiki, anything of that nature, because you could deal with a lot of people with this energy. And that's why you're so freaking tired, because you're too busy healing people. You're not even healing yourself. And also be mindful of the things that you believe, because it is your truth. Whatever you believe will be your truth, okay? So if you feel like all you do is experience pain and deceit and lies and betrayal, well, guess what? That'll be your truth, and that's what you'll experience. But if you heal and realize that, you know, if you change your perception on life, things could be a lot better. And all that energy that you were holding on to that's actually making you tired, you can be released of those burdens. And you can feel lighter, and you will be more energized, and the negative thought process can end. But if that has resonated with you so far, Virgo, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And with that said, let's get into your honest talk and tarot session. If you guys have any Gemini in your chart, definitely check out that Gemini reading. I can't believe I did a 40+ minute reading for them, but I guess they needed it. All right, let's get self-awareness for Virgo. Family and friends. Oh, we gonna take this too, because this right here was a whole lot. That was the only card that was upright, facing that way. Let's get one for finances. Let's get one for love relationships. Okay, so for a lot of you guys may be still needing to work on, as far as healing goes, you may have to work on your inner child, but the divine masculine part of yourself as an inner child. It's like, how would I explain it? It's maybe you were limited as a child on the things that you wanted to do. Some of you guys probably wanted to play football and you were a female, or some type of action that was made towards you had limited you in some way, shape, or form when you were a child. For others of you, this could definitely be the fact that you have a little boy, okay? And you have to be aware that you don't want to limit their growth, limit their imagination, limit, you know, the things that they're able to do. The thing is, you're only here as a parent to guide. So you guide them, and whatever they want to experience, you just make sure they are able to experience it in a safe way if you can. Because little children, as a child care provider for over 15 years, one thing I did not do is tell my daycare babies, no, they couldn't do certain things unless it was something that would harm them. And even when it was something that harmed them, I made it a lesson plan so that they could have an understanding. Because the thing is, kids are curious. So if they don't have an understanding of something, they're going to figure it out on their own. And if they feel like you're trying to hide something from them, they're really going to go and figure it out on their own, or they're going to try it when you're not looking. They're going to do it when you're not around. And that's the worst thing you can do. So instead, if they're curious about, okay, like for instance, little boys, they may be the type that want to put something in the socket, right? So instead of you, like you would stop them from doing that. But what you can also do is make some type of lesson plan with them about electricity and show them videos of things, you know, of electricity and how electricity works. And you can even do a science project with them and, you know, explain to them like this is what goes on depending on their age. So the lesson plan has to be based off of their level of understanding, right? That was just a random, I don't even know where that random example came from, but yeah, maybe that has already happened. Who knows? So you don't want to limit actions because you may have been limited with doing things. You are limiting your child from being able to experience something too. And you don't want to do that. For others of you, when it comes to self-awareness, you have to be aware of your spending, okay? Especially if you have a child, you may be sitting there just spending. Your actions are just to spend on this child. I don't care how much you spend money on that child. That kid don't give a damn about them gifts, them clothes, that money, none of that. I literally just had recently on the Aquarius reading, a parent said that they had brought their kid a toy or something and they literally bent it right in front of them. It's because those kids don't know nothing about the value of money. They don't care about money. They don't know what money really is. To them, it's a piece of paper that they'll probably rip. You give them $1, they might chew on it. Because the thing is, that means nothing to them. Your presence, you being aware, you sharing experiences with them, you doing things with them, you valuing them, you respecting them as a human being, because children are nothing but little adults. They're little people. Okay? It doesn't matter how much money you spend. And then for some of you, you have to understand that your money does not place value on you. How much money you have doesn't mean a damn thing to anybody. Anybody that comes from with morals and respect and want honesty and truth, the things that you can't get for free puts value on you. You being honest with yourself and other people. You loving yourself and other people. You trusting yourself and other people. What you put out there in the world is what you'll get back. But nobody cares about the money. See, you put your self-worth on how much money you have. And that's not the case. Because what happens when money goes away? Then what? What if we go back to the barter system? What do you have to offer? What do you have of value when you take money away? That's what you need to be asking yourself. And that's what you need to be working on. A lot of you guys, you will work yourself to the damn bone for money. Because you worship money. Because you value money. But guess what? This money that you work so hard for and you're so tired over and you slave over, it ain't worth a damn thing and it ain't backed up by gold. So what value does it really have? For some of you, you're becoming aware of that there is no value in that. And you have to dig deeper inside of yourself to find out what are you a value of? Are you a kind person? Are you an understanding person? Are you a loving person? Or are you a judgmental person? Are you a complainer? Okay? Maybe you surrounded yourself around a bunch of people that all they do is worship money and they feel like they are somebody because of how much money they got in the bank. But they're a horrible individual. And you could be telling yourself, well, you know what? I really don't, It's not about the money anymore. I want the things that you can't get in life. That's free. Because that's the hardest thing to obtain is the free shit in life nowadays. Okay? Some of you, money doesn't mean anything to you. Or soon enough, you'll get to that point where money means nothing to you. It's just literally a tool. Now, when it comes to family and friends here, it's a give and take. How you treat people or how people are going to treat you. If you're sitting there talking about people, guess what? People are going to talk about you. If you love people and respect people, people are going to love and respect you. It's a give and a take here. What you put out is what you get back. And I'm hearing some of you Virgos right now was like, oh, I did nothing but give good to people. Yeah, that's what you say until some shit happens. How do you respond to people? Because everybody's not perfect and some people mess up, they do. But guess what? How do you respond to that? Because a lot of people will say, oh, I'm so humble and I'm so peaceful and I'm so this and I'm so that. And as soon as some shit happens, that goes right out the motherfucking window. And you're a whole nother person. What happened to being humble? What happened to you being loving and understanding? Or did you turn into that judgmental person? So guess what? How you treat people is how people are going to treat you. And how you treat your family and friends is how your friends and family are going to treat you. It's just that simple. For some of you, if you have no boundaries, what makes you think your family and friends are going to have boundaries? If you don't have respect for yourself, what makes you think your friends and your family are going to have respect for you? Hello? Okay. Now, when it comes to your finances, for those that have become aware of the fact that you are over here just spending money carelessly, not managing it right, you got to have the courage to step up and sit there and do what you need to do. Realize that you don't need to sit there. Maybe you are unaware of the fact that you can't manage your money anymore. And you may need to sit there and get some professional help, help from family and friends, help from an accountant, a financial advisor. Okay? Some of you, you may have your money tied up with a Leo at this time. Some of y'all ain't got no money because you're afraid to make money. Let's be honest. Scared money don't make no money. It's just that simple. Some of you have worked hard on something and then just dropped it like it was nothing. No, just because you didn't get the results that you were looking for in the beginning, because everybody wants to start a business but expect the quickest results. No, you know how long it takes some businesses to establish a name, establish a strong clientele, establish certain things. And then you can't be afraid to put your work out there either. You have to have the courage and be fearless and know that things are going to work out some way, somehow, but you got to put the work in. There's something within your finances, whether it's you wanting to venture off into something new, a new job, a new career, a new business, whatever it is, you're afraid to do it. Do it. Because I'm hearing who's stopping you but you. Now, when it comes to a love situation here, there needs to be some healing in order for you to find true happiness. So if there was a love situation that occurred that didn't end well, or have you in a state of having to heal, maybe a lover passed away, maybe you broke up with this person and it wasn't an ending through death, but ending through just a physical separation. There is a need to heal from that past, because that's the only way you're going to be happy. And that correlates with your intuitive message of you healing your heart. Okay? You have to heal, and you have to feel it to heal it. And once you go through hell to get to heaven, because this is hell right now, but you got to heal. It feels like shit already. Why do you want to stay there? You heal it, you'll get to happiness. You'll get to joy. You'll get to embrace and live in the moment and bring more positivity into your world. Because for a lot of you, your relationships with your family are affected by what's going on here. The things that you're avoiding to heal. And you don't even realize it. Some of you, if you're going to forgive somebody, you really got to forgive them. You can't forgive them and then keep bringing up that old shit. You can't do that. You can't keep judging them off of old shit. If you forgave them, that means you forgave them. And I'm hearing I didn't forget though, but guess what? Okay, You don't have to forget, but the thing is, you can't, every time an argument happens, you bringing up old shit. Because once you forgive somebody, that's it. You forgive them, and now you sit there and you heal. You heal from the situation to move forward into happiness. But if you don't heal from that situation, you can't move into happiness with somebody. Let's get some homegirl advice for you, Virgo. Some of you guys could have something wrong with your stomach. You could be having stomach pains. You could be having gas. Be careful of what you're eating at this time. You need to get a personal reading for some of you guys so that you can have nothing but your own personal energy in it after the retrograde is completely over. And I'm talking including the shadow period, because we got about 1 week of shadow period left. And I will take new clients. If you are a returning client, I got you now. Information is in the description box below. Everything is crystal clear. Spirit said I said what I needed to say to you guys. And even though Spirit told me everything is crystal clear, I'm still going to give you guys an affirmation card and an ancestor message. You guys have to learn to trust, okay? You have to trust that everything's going to be okay. You also have to trust that even though you may be walking into new territories, you're still going to be okay. And even if you're scared to speak your truth or put something out there or do something new, you have to trust that you are going to be led in the right direction. We have power here. How do you exude your power? Is it to manipulate? Is it to lie, cheat, and steal? Or are you using your power to influence people, to inspire them, to motivate them? Patience. Everything takes time. In due time, in divine time, and things are going to work out for you. Gratitude. Be grateful for the things that you do have. Because if you're not grateful for the things that you have, those things could be easily taken away from you. And then you'll be wishing that you had them again. There are people out there that are going through worse situations than you are and are happy and grateful. And then we have also follow your heart. Okay? What is your heart telling you to do? Really, what is your heart telling you to do? Is your heart telling you to go and let go of certain things that no longer serve you? Is your heart telling you to walk away from a situation that no longer serves you? Is your heart sitting there telling you to forgive and forget? What is your heart telling you to do? Is your heart telling you to put yourself first? Or if you're selfish, to put other people before you now? If you've been selfish all your life? Only way you can really listen to your heart is getting in tune with yourself. And you need to ground yourselves. You need to heal yourselves. Okay? Let's get an ancestor message for you and then we'll wrap it up. We have the arranged marriage, soul connection, commitment, a marriage based on your soul mission as a union. So for some of you guys, you may have been married to someone, okay? You guys could have been committed to each other in previous lives. And maybe in a past life, you passed away before that person did. And then in this lifetime, they passed away before you. But you guys will always find each other in the next lifetime. For others of you, this could be something where this is what you're waiting for. You're waiting for a soulmate connection. You're waiting for a commitment based off of spirituality and a union that is fulfilling. But you got to heal first. You got to heal first in order to obtain this. Okay? But with that said, Virgo, that was your reading. I love you guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And I'll see you next time.